So Mr. X and Mr. Y are in a partnership and have the following profit sharing arrangements. Okay, interest on capital is 9% per annum. Mr. X is to receive a salary of 20,000 kwacha. Interest on drawings is 6%. Okay. Profits and losses are to be shared in the ratio 1 to 2. Okay, Mr. X, one part, Mr. Y, two parts. Okay. Net profit for the year ended 31st December, we'll say, this is why in 2026, we'll say 2026 is 60,000. Okay. And capital balances were Mr. X, 14,000, Mr. Y, 12,000. Okay, so this is the capital each of these introduced into the partnership. Okay. You've been given the drawings, Mr. X 1,500, Mr. Y 1,000. Then we have commissions, Mr. X 1,000 and Mr. Y 1,000. So the question is prepare the profit and loss appropriation for the year. All right. So we start. Okay, we start with the net profit first. Net profit for that year is 60,000. Okay. So next we're going to add. So here we're adding anything, any form of money that the partners own or the business. Okay. So we're going to add interest on drawings. Okay. Because remember, this is what the partners have to pay to the business for removing money from the business. Okay. So for Mr. X, since let's see, interest on drawings is 6%. Okay, so Mr. X drawings are 1,500, so 6% of 1,500. 6% of 1,500. That is let's see, let me get my calculator. $90 kwacha. We'll put here 90. Mr. Y, 6% of Mr. Y is drawing 6% of 1,000. That should be 6% of 1,000. That should be 60 kwacha. Okay. So we're going to add these to the net profit. Okay, so 60,000 plus 90 plus 60. You get 60,150. Okay. Now next, this is where we begin the deductions. Basically what the business has to give to the partners. So we're going to say less, let's start, interest on capital for Mr. X. Interest on capital, we've been told, is 9%. Mr. X, the capital that is brought into the company, 14,000. So 9% of 14,000. Nine percent of 14,000 is 1,260. Yeah. So remember, when I put brackets like this, it means we're subtracting out, because this is what is owed to the partners by the business. Partner Y, let's say 9% of capital, 12,000 here. $1,080. Then also we have to deduct out salaries. So Mr. X has a salary of 20,000. Salaries. Mr. X, salary of 20,000. Then let's see, salaries. Only Mr. X was entitled to a salary. And then also we have to deduct also commissions. So commissions, Mr. X 1,000, Mr. Y 1,000. X 1,000, Mr. Y 1,000. Okay. So we're going to say 60,150 minus 1,260 minus 1,080 minus 20,000 minus 1,000 minus 1,000, which gives us 35,108. 35,108. So this is now the remainder of the profit that now needs to be shared out with the ratios. All right. Basically, you say this is like the residual profit. So this is what has to be shared out. So we're going to go to the profit sharing ratio. In this case is 1 to 2. All right. So So remember, 1 plus 2, that gives us 3. So Mr. X is getting 1 over 1/3. So 1 over 3 times 35,180. Mr. Y getting 2/3. So say 2 over 3 multiplied by 35,108. Okay. So we're going to say 1/3 of 35,180. 5,180. That gives us 11,726. 11,726.7. Since there are many decimals, so I'll just round it up to one decimal. So this is Mr. X. This is the profit that is get from this 35,180. His share is 11,726. Right. Then for Mr. Y, 2/3 of 35,180 get 23,453.3. Okay. Mr. Y, that is his share of the profit, 23,453. Such that when you subtract 35,108 minus these amounts, you should remain with a balance of 0, because this 35,180 has been now split to the partners. Okay. Yes. So Mr. X gets 11,726. Mr. Y gets 23,453.3.